Hello, welcome back to another speculation video. Um, with the recent rumor on Deathstroke potentially having a movie of his own, it's not confirmed yet. I'm shooting this video November 1st, so depending on when I load it, I just want to date it. I think the rumor came out a week earlier, but it's still not confirmed. Gareth Evans, the director for The Raid and Raid 2, is tied to the project. Potentially could be the director. If that's the case, it could be super exciting because I'm a huge fan of The Raid as well as The Raid 2. I like The Raid, the first one, a little bit more. But the car chase action sequence in The Raid 2 is banana. But even with that slight rumor and the slight bump in the book, the new Teen Titan 2 is still below where it was last year when the news that he's going to be in the next Batman movie. So there is a few people that ask me if the book can go much higher, and my answer is if the movie is a certainty. Okay, I think Time Warner is gun shy. They are waiting for Justice League to hit the movie theater and to hear positive feedback before they make a bunch of announcements. I think there are a ton of announcements regarding Suicide Squad, potentially Nightwing, Deathstroke, a bunch of them. But I think Time Warner need to see what happened with Justice League in order to know the roadmap for their universe. Whether Flash need to be Flashpoint, it's all kind of scenario. But I think this is why many things are on hold, not quite 100% confirmed yet. So because of that, there are plenty of time. You gotta remember, when Ms. Marvel was announced 2 years ago, I mentioned back then that the book will get hot. Ms. Marvel 1 will get hot, but then it will cool off. But it will reverse and get hot again once the movie is in production, stars are signed, director are signed, and then the trailer. Okay, so Ms. Marvel 1 on the rise again. So as far as New Teen Titan 2, I went through my collection and found 4 copies. I guess the most I had ever had was 5 copies. But I decided to keep the lowest grade copy. No need to have high grade copy anymore, right? I have overgrown that need. So I pull out the top 3 that I have. There's a newsstand and there's a direct, 2 newsstand. By my own projection, I think one will be 9.2, one will be 9.4, and one will be 9.6. The one that I'm keeping is an 8.5-ish. So that's okay. I'm content with having an 8.5 for myself. Now, should the movie fail to materialize, no big deal. I'm sending these modern, as far as modern tier, I think $25, $30 to the grade, not a big deal. And it's no rush. I'm not fast tracking any this stuff because we are far from the movie getting there. But should Justice League does wonder and Time Warner go out there and announce a slew of movie in December, then I think these 3 books will yield something decent next year. No rush, okay? It's always plan ahead. The name of the game is plan ahead if you have multiple copies, okay? Now, as far as the speculation market, I mentioned before that, in many videos that speculating on villain is not a good thing because often the villain, after they are used and disposed from the movie, the book go down. Same thing with C level and sometimes B level superhero, and and I gave example to Star-Lord is one of them. But even on TV, regardless of how good or how bad or how successful the Netflix shows are, okay, all the key books that ties into the Netflix universe has suffered greatly. Okay, for example, this book, I'm very happy that I made the right decision to sell my 9.4 slab. I had a 9.4 slab, and 2 or 3 months before the show launch, I sold it for $875, something high, just under 900. I missed the window to capture the the $1,000 level. But if you look at a 9.4 now on the recent sales on eBay, last I checked, it's like 600, in that range. So I'm glad to pick up a mid-grade copy for my collection for cheap, and that's fine. Another book that also crashed is this, right? If you chase it up, when Luke Cage show was launched, hopefully you enjoyed the character and the book, but it's not an investment, okay? I can't harp on enough that when it comes down to investment in comic books, it's not easy. It's not about just buying keys. Not every key is a good investment. I can't repeat that enough to people. For if you are collecting keys because you love keys, that's fine. But don't look at keys as investment. There are keys, and then there are keys. There's an AF-15, FF1, Hulk 1, Hulk 181 even, but then they are these keys. I love this book for my collection. I'm glad I did not pay a lot of money for them. They can stay in my collection regardless of the value of the books. But in order to capitalize on the speculation, the fever of the market, you have to understand the need to sell the books. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.